Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Me, I'm doing good. I am washing some clothes, so I decided to come outside and go for a nice little stroll and then sit. It's kind of hot out here, to be honest, but it actually feels good if you're in the shade. There's some people that are they're outside and they're in the pool area, and they said now the pool area now stays open till 5 o'clock. Apparently, some people messed some things up. So today I am doing a walk because there's this thing we get to walk around. So gonna walk around a couple times, and then by the time I sit down and chill for a little bit, there'll be time for me to go check my clothes. So I figured I would talk to y'all. Well, you know what I've learned from these Kountry Wayne skits? I have learned that instead of worrying about relationships, friendships, family, romantic relationships, I'm just focusing on my health and wellness. That's pretty much about it. I ain't focusing on nothing else right now. Right now, I am walking around this small little thing. Need to start doing this every day. Just drive over here and just walk. Just get some fresh air and walk. Because, honey, I'm trying to live till I'm 99.999 years old. So to do that, you got to be healthy. That means eating right. That means drinking the right things, consuming the right things, being knowledgeable, and also being a godly person and doing what's right. And even though doing wrong seemed good, it ain't. I'm learning now it ain't worth it. And like I said, it's all about me growing my business, my brand. It's about me being healthy myself, and also being able to travel, see the world, see what's out there. Not working for nobody, working for myself, helping other people and their situations as far as their healing and their recovery. So yeah, like I said, when you first do something or get back to doing something, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and you're gonna be in pain when you first do it. But it's gonna be worth it in the end when you see how healthy you become, how your muscles end up back in shape, how you end up back in shape. So yeah, even though I'm out here doing my first official walk in a very long time around this thing, it's worth it. So like I said, to be able to diet, exercise, to be able to travel, make money, meet great people, help great people, to be able to help people on their journey like I am on mine, and even through my own journey, I might help millions of people versus me being a captain save a hoe, Build-A-Bears, Build-A-Dolls, seed fillers, people please. Because that's one thing I'm stopping as far as doing. So like I said, to be able to walk around here and get my steps in, it's definitely gonna be good. So they got music playing in the background. So yeah, like I said, it should be more about your health and wellness than it should be about any relationships that you have. Those things should be things that are what I like to call additional to you. Now understand, if your heart starts to accelerate, sit for a second and then continue on. Because the one thing I learned when you start doing walking and stuff, your heart's going to accelerate. And your body might panic because you haven't walked or done any exercise in a long period of time. And yes, I'm going to be drenching sweat when I go home. And yes, I'm going to have to take another shower. But you know what? Getting this summer body ready for winter is going to be even better. So at least during the wintertime, it won't be as hot. So walking won't be as bad. But at the end of the day, when you're out here in the sun, you sweat a little bit more. So I walk around this like maybe 5 or 6 times. Then go check my clothes. And then go back, sit down for a little, go home for a little bit. I might go home. Then again, I might stick around here. I don't know. But like I said, your health and wellness should be the most important thing, and what you need to do to make yourself healthy. Anything or anyone that's keeping you from that, Leave them where they at. Too many of y'all are worrying about these relationships that are destroying your health and wellness. You're worried about these people that are only around you because of what you can do for them and not for what they reciprocate. If they don't reciprocate what you give them, then those are not people you should be dealing with at all. So like I said, these journeys that we go through of bettering ourselves, sometimes people can help, sometimes they can't. Sometimes people can't always help you on your journeys. Sometimes people can. It just depends. But in the end, this is your journey, your future, and what you choose. And in the end, you have a lot of people that's going to tell you that you can't. A lot of people that's going to remind you of what you did 10, 15 years ago. But in the end, that's your journey. Nobody can tell your story the way you tell it. Nobody can make you feel bad for the choices you made. And you should never let nobody make you feel bad because something you did 15, 20 years ago. The point is, it's your journey. And you're the one that's got to go through the journey. Nobody else. So in the end, you're the one that's got to make that decision. So I'm going to go around one more time. And then I'm going to sit for a little bit. So I done went around here 4 times. So I haven't kept up with my steps. But there is an app that does help you with your steps. It does help you with how many steps you've done. But like I said, ain't nothing wrong with walking and getting exercise and being healthy and basically doing something that's going to better you in your long run. Because in the end, a lot of people will tell you, well, you need to do this. This is how you're going to be healthy. You're going to be healthy by protecting yourself from the people that's going to cause you damage. You're going to be healthy when you learn emotional intelligence. You're going to be healthy when you understand how the world works and how negative people work. That's how you're going to be healthy. You're going to be healthy with things you choose to consume and acknowledge. You're going to be healthy when you focus on yourself and don't worry about everybody else's business and what everybody else got going on. You're going to be healthy when you have the money to not work for nobody but yourself, and you're going to be able to build an empire for your kids and be able to build something for yourself and understand when you leave this earth that people ain't going to take what you did and they're going to keep it, they're going to give it away. So everything you do is for you, and you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you basically essentially do all this stuff and you don't get to enjoy none of the fruits and labor that you did, then that's a problem for you. So again, I just did 5 laps around this thing. So now I'm going to go sit down until my clothes get done and chill. I was going to see if the gym was going to open because I was going to go to the gym, but I got to find out which one goes to it. But in the end, like I said, we all have our battles and things we have to go through. But like I said, it's going to hurt at first. It's going to be painful when it comes to healing and growing and evolving. It's going to hurt. And anybody tell you that healing is easy, they lying. It's hard. But once you heal, once you recover, once you get through it, your goal is to never go through it again. To never repeat what you did before, because repeating your mistakes ain't never, ever a good look. I'm here to tell you, it ain't. So if you're going to be doing this type of stuff, just understand it's a journey. And it's not going to be easy. Nope. And you're going to be in pain. Why? Because you're doing something you have not done. You're working out parts of your body that you never thought that y'all would be working out. But in the end, it's worth it, because when you see the end results, when you see how better your body looks, and yes, I'm sweating. When you see how healthy you are, when you go to the doctor and they say they don't understand how the things you had you no longer have, that's because you're doing what it takes to be healthy.